Selling a home for top dollar isn't just about sticking a sign in the yard. It's about running a business plan. This video lays out that plan, from presentation to pricing to marketing, in detailed steps that agents and sellers can follow together to sell their homes faster in slow markets and for more money. We're going to give you staging tips so you can add as much value as possible as a real estate agent and earn the seller or prospect's trust that they selected the right real estate agent to use. Most buyers can't picture themselves in an occupied, cluttered, or empty house. Presentation or staging solves that by turning the property into a product. Clean, bright, depersonalized, and inviting. This isn't redecorating, okay? It's strategic marketing. 80 to 90% of buyers can't visualize changes. Staging eliminates the distractions they can't look past. A staged home will sell faster and often for more money than one that isn't. Staging can make or break a buyer's impression, and that's where the 7 C's come in. Clean. A spotless home puts buyers at ease. Top to bottom cleaning sets the tone for everything else. Clutter. The rule of thumb? Pack away at least 30% of belongings. Remember, clutter eats equity. Color. Stick with neutral wall colors to create flow. Save bold tones for pillows, rugs, and art, not the paintbrush. Creativity. Don't be afraid to rearrange. Shop your own home. A chair, side table, or lamp might even serve a space better in a different room. Compromise. Outdated fixtures can turn buyers off fast. Swap out brass lighting, shag carpets, or dark paneling for a modern and fresh look. Communication. Every room tells a story. A messy office says no space. A clean stage room says, you can live here. Commitment. It's not one and done. Sellers need to keep the home staged for every single showing. Lights on, curtains open, counters cleared. Let's walk through a few room by room staging tips to help your listing shine. In the entry and living room, keep floors clear and remove extra chairs. Use an area rug to anchor the space and define where conversation happens. In the kitchen, limit counter items to just 1 or 2. A bowl of lemons or a clean coffee maker works great. Stage the pantry with matching bins to show off the storage. In bathrooms, use fresh towels and a new shower curtain. Tuck away all personal items. Nothing should be left on the counter. In bedrooms, style the bed like a 5-star hotel. Crisp linens, layered pillows, and minimal nightstand decor. And for bonus rooms, define your one purpose. Is it a home office, a gym, or a guest room? Never try to show all 3 just in one space. And finally, don't forget the exterior. Trim the bushes, add fresh mulch, and update or repaint the front door. Clear out old planters and any yard clutter. The outside should look as polished as the inside. These aesthetic fixes are well worth it because they will get you a much higher price for your home, help you sell your home faster, and ultimately don't cost that much in the big picture of things. To guide sellers through staging and listing, we follow a proven 3-step approach designed to build, trust, set expectations, and deliver results. First, arrival and rapport. Inside, we greet everyone, pets included, and take time to connect. Then we walk through the entire house, taking notes and photos. We ask the sellers to show us every room so we can list what stands out and what may need work. Before we leave, we explain our process. We review timing, staging, expectations, and leave behind a credibility packet for the sellers to read. We then schedule a follow-up appointment to present our findings. Step 2, the listing presentation. The second visit is our formal listing presentation, a written 2-part document we call the exclusive detailed report. The first part is the marketing plan, where we outline everything we'll do to promote the listing. Professional photos, online exposure, open houses, digital and print ads, and how staging will be featured. The second part is the pricing analysis. We present comps, compare staged versus non-staged homes, and we introduce the pricing triangle. The triangle shows 3 price points: a higher price that attracts fewer buyers and takes longer to sell, a market-driven price where homes sell within a reasonable amount of time, and a lower price that draws more buyers and sells much quicker. We show how staging impacts these 3 price points and how it often leads to better outcomes. Step 3, signing and staging. Get that commitment in writing. Once the seller is ready to move forward, we sign the listing agreement and staging agreements. We never stage without a signed commitment because accountability matters. Sellers then complete their prep list, cleaning, repairs, painting, everything needed to get the home stage ready. Once the home is prepped, we schedule staging, followed by photos, listing launch, open houses, broker tours, and marketing. This system keeps everyone aligned and sets the listing up for success. To win listings and earn trust, you need more than a good pitch. You need tools that show sellers who you are and what you can do. Let's break down the tools every single agent should have. First, the career book, also called the credibility packet. This is your professional story in a binder or digital file. It includes your resume, certifications, awards, testimonials, past project photos, and references. It should include that you're a My State MLS member. You can even add a page about your philosophy or why you love what you do. Why does it matter? Because sellers don't just hire companies, they hire people. The career book builds confidence and trust by showing sellers exactly why they should work with you. We leave it behind after the first meeting so they can look through it while we prepare their listing report. The marketing portfolio, your proof of performance. This is separate from the career book, and it's all about execution. It includes your best marketing examples, professional photos, brochures, ad copy, flyers, websites, screenshots, and before and after staging shots. You don't leave the marketing portfolio behind. You present it live during your listing appointment. It's your chance to say, here's what I'll do for your home. Here's what I'll do for you. Why does this matter? Because sellers want proof that your marketing works. When they see strong visuals and past results, their confidence in you grows and you're more likely to get the deal. These tools, your career book, your marketing portfolio, and your listing presentation work together to tell your story, build credibility, and show sellers that you're the expert they need. When it comes to pricing a home, we look at more than just comps. We consider the 6 key ingredients of a successful sale: location, condition, price, terms, market conditions, and staging. One of the most effective ways to show pricing strategy is through the pricing triangle. At the top of the triangle, you have the highest price. This tier attracts the fewest buyers and usually means a longer time on the market. It can work, but only when the location is excellent and the staging is perfect. In the middle, you find the recommended market price. This is the sweet spot where well-staged homes attract the right buyers and sell in a reasonable amount of time. And at the bottom, you have the lowest price tier. It creates urgency and brings in more offers fast, but it's often unnecessary if the home is staged and priced correctly from the start. We also divide the market into 3 types of listings: homes that will sell, they're priced right, staged well, and marketed effectively; homes that might sell, usually overpriced or poorly presented; and homes that won't sell, typically due to pricing, condition, or timing. Great staging can help move a property up the triangle into the tiers that sell. Often a few $1,000s is far cheaper than a 5 to 10% price reduction later. And here's the bottom line. The cost of staging is almost always less than a price reduction. Investing a few $1,000s up front can help avoid cutting 5 to 10% off the price later. Educated sellers make better decisions, and they're less likely to panic if the home doesn't sell right away. That's why we keep communication clear and consistent throughout the process. When objections come up, we handle them with facts, empathy, and strategy. Let's price higher to leave room. We explain that pricing too high means fewer showings, longer market times, and likely reductions, which often costs more than starting at market value. Clutter and outdated decor create mental friction that turns buyers off, even if they don't realize it. Later often means lower offers, okay? We encourage sellers to handle key repairs before going live because it shows pride and reduces buyer hesitation. We remind them that staging impacts both price and days on market. Waiting to stage often leads to missed opportunities and higher overall costs. To help sellers visualize the process, we use simple analogies like detailing a car before you sell it. The more prepared your home is, the more confident buyers feel. Price with precision using the pricing triangle, CMAs, and your knowledge of the area. Stage with purpose by applying the 7 C's. Use the career book and marketing portfolio to prove your credibility. Align your marketing plan with a structured 3-step process. When you do, you'll have happy clients, fewer days on markets, and more money at closing. Do you want our staging checklists and report templates? Drop sell in the comments or send me an email at nick@mystatemls.com. I'll send you our starter kit. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.